All right, we have another historical low. I feel like we're getting these articles every single week, but the GTA reaches a new historical low with fewer than 500 home sales in August. Today we're going to dive into an article we have here at stories.com, figure out what is actually happening in the GTA real estate market because it does not sound like things are great. My name is Mike Carpino. If you haven't been on this channel before, we cover the GTA real estate market, whether it's a market update, a home tour, or a news article like we're going to cover today. If after you've followed along this video and you have any questions, you can always text me at the number here on screen, or you can just grab the free resources that are in the description box down below, whether it's a buyer's guide, a seller's guide, or just some free information. We have it all down there in the description box for you. So let's dive into it. The GTA reaches new historical low with fewer than 500 home sales in August. So after an all-time low month in the GTA in July, sales fell to new depths here in August, posting a mere 464 transactions, which is a new historical low. According to the Building Industry and Land Development Association, August's new home sales data has started to paint a stark picture on the housing market that is struggling with deep structural issues that have made the cost to build too high. We could have told you that. The cost to build, these builders aren't making as much as we would imagine, but let's see what else they've got to say. So a key component of those costs are the highly excessive government taxes and fees. We already know the government is the number one barrier here when it comes to building more homes. They add an average of $355,000 to the cost of an average single family home in the GTA. Let's just say most single people on your average income cannot even afford a $355,000 mortgage, yet here we are. That's the builder's cost from the government in terms of taxes and fees. Our issue is quite substantial. So let's continue here. In these high costs that have pushed these numbers to a 46% reduction year over year and a significant 73% reduction below the 10-year average. Of the units sold, 235 were condominium apartments, so more than 50%, or just about 50% of the sales last month were actually condos. Let's see what else they have to say here. Constituting a 61% year-over-year decrease and putting us 81% below the year-over-year average. So we are just below every single category. The dramatic decrease is due largely to Toronto and the GTA stalled condo market. We talk about this in every video because our condo market is going through some extreme issues. There's a ton of inventory out there and they're half of our sales, but we keep piling up more and more inventory every single month. So new family homes were slightly better at 299 transactions, posting a year-over-year decline of only 14%, so that's great if you own a single family home, but still 56 below that 10-year average. Despite historically low sales, new home remaining inventory dipped slightly in August, going from 21,660 units that they had in July to 21,296 units that they currently have available. This includes 17,000 condominium apartment units and 4,000 single-family dwellings, representing a high level of inventory of 14 and a half months of new build inventory. However, it is noted that the high level of inventory is not indicative of a boom in new build releases, but rather the result of extremely low sales. This is an unhealthy situation because as interest rates decrease, sales will return, but it will take a lot longer for these new buildings to recover, setting up a future supply and demand imbalance, says the media release. In fact, new housing starts declined 24% in urban centers like Toronto from July to August, according to the Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation. To finish the article off here, the crisis is real and it will be reflected in the next several years with fewer jobs, fewer new homes, and compounded affordability challenges. We are calling on all municipalities across the GTA, supported by the provincial and federal governments, to take immediate steps to address some of these fundamental challenges. Obviously, the cost being the number one issue. There's no greater issue facing our region than housing, and we have a responsibility and opportunity to take bold steps to channel the affordability when it comes to our regions. The new benchmark price for condominium apartments is now $1,031,000, which is down 5% over the last 12 months, and $1,598,000 for a single family home, which is down 7%. So yes, Things are not ideal right now in the Greater Toronto real estate market, in the Toronto real estate market. When it comes to a lot of these new builds, there's been a lot of canceled projects. You can see the video, most recent video at least, here in the top corner, talking about all the canceled projects that are happening in the Greater Toronto area. And this is not the first time we've seen it. This is likely not going to be the last time we're going to see it. But you need to understand that if you are looking to purchase something that is new development, there's a lot of risks that go along with it. There's obviously a lot of inventory, but the builders have to get a certain price because of these government walls that have been up for quite some time. $355,000 being that average amount of money just in taxes and fees that the government is charging these builders. It's being passed on to us because if you're a builder building a big project, you're not going to do it at a loss. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. So if you're thinking it's the builder's fault, it's not necessarily their fault. A lot of it is just going to fall on the hands, or in the hands rather, of our government. So if you're looking to navigate all of what's going on here in the real estate market, because there is a lot to swallow, you can grab the free resources once again that are in the description box down below. If you don't want to do that, you can text me at the number here on screen. Let me know what development you're interested in. Maybe resale makes a lot more sense. I personally think it does. Or if you want to have an in-depth one-on-one consultation call with me, if you're maybe thinking of buying a home or selling your property right now and making a move, you can book that in the description box down below as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Mike Carpino, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.